Alright, what's going on? How we doing? So, I literally just complete this character. So let's bring up the stats. That's not the stats. Alright, so this is a Crackleshot. Crackleshot. This is a Crackleshot Zon. So we do Strafe and Crackleshot procs all these lightning furies, lightning bolts. It's kind of fun. No, it's fun. It's more fun in higher density in P8 than it is single player. It's not a good single player build, I don't think, but it's pretty sick. It's kind of cool when you get that lightning fury proc that's 2% and it just explodes the room. But of course the Javazon can do that on tap, but it's still cool. Okay, so our gear is a Crackleshot. I went with attack speed and crushing blow. I think minus light res was just too expensive for me at this state in the season. I started building this character like I think I ended a month ago. I haven't really played since then. So trying to do this with like 50 remaining higher runes was pretty hard. This alone was 30. This Griffin's Eye. I bought this completed, so that was pretty sick. So yeah, we got the Crackleshot with 5/5 light facets, Griffin Eye with 5/5 light facets. This Mara's with Pierce all res, definitely needed all res in a lot of spots. This Aether Wing with 3/5 light facets, couldn't get 5/5s, just ran out of dough. But I did get the matching jewels, because that's important. Marowak cannot be frozen, 8 all res. Random VKs, these guys I found in the season, or BK and Wisp Protector. So their slams really aren't ideal, but it's whatever. Razor Tail, 8 all res. I literally just traded for this. I had this 5 on and this was bugging me out, so I wanted a 7 or 8. And I literally just got 8. I paid like, I don't know, 200 P gems and 1.25 high runes. The guy was asking for 3 high runes this late in the season, which was a little crazy. Drax with 8 all res. Hey, I'll spend it and then kept my jaw on low, and I have an extra Vex. And then a bunch of faster run walk with res. I think they're all run walk, and then these are either run walk with lightning skill or hit recovery with lightning skill. And then of course we have a torch going for all res on both, and an Annie. Then yeah, we can see, I think this is my only Pierce piece of gear, and the rest comes from skills. Strafe damage, I don't really look at this at all. I have no idea what my true damage is, but I get around 150 to 200 DPS. I got Bow on tap, so that brings me up to basically 1.9. And then skills. How do I open my skill sheets? I don't think it's bound. Yeah, it's not bound. So we max out the synergies for Power, Lightning Fury, and Lightning Bolt, which is Power Strike, Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Fury. So max these 3 guys. Just 1 point in Strafe. That's kind of all I need. And then the rest is in passives. I went to 3 Valkyries for defense. Penetrate is what I'm putting into now with my remaining skills, and just enough Pierce to get, you know, pretty high what we were at. What were we at? God damn it. It's the end of the season. I'm forgetting my big keybinds. So we're at 96. That's good enough. I would need 3 more levels. I don't think you get 100. I think it maxes at 99, or does it go up to 100? But at this point, it's 1 chance increase per level instead of 2, so I stopped putting it. And I just started to get for AR, and I don't think I really have a problem with hitting, or maybe I do, and I just don't realize it. Maybe I should reset and stack a bunch more AR and see if there's a difference. What else? My Merc. he's, you know, just our classic Defiance Infinity Merc. Nothing too crazy on him. Did get him in Innocence. This is my first one I ever made in PD2. Did I make this? Yeah, I think I made this. Yeah, I made this. But all right, let's shoot some cows and see what's. Oh. I haven't really played her a lot, so I'm not very good at like proficiency running. Like pop pop teleport, pop pop teleport, you know, that kind of stuff. And like I said, she's not the best solo single player, but it is kind of cool. Do I pick up that map? No. I don't go back for it. I fucking love this music.
Let us out!
So, I guess I should talk about something, so it's just not gameplay. Oh god, almost filling up my coffee and almost overfilled it. But I'm moving today. So what's really random and cool, and it seems like something like this always happens in Diablo. But I'm moving today, and at this point I'm just waiting for movers. I'm actually waiting for the car wash to open too, because I want to get a car wash in 20 minutes. But the movers are coming today, so I'm just kind of like, I'm all packed up. I got nothing to do. I'm like, all right, let me just get on the Zon and run some maps while I'm waiting. And then I was like, all right, well, let's just make a public map for Need This Razor Tail, which I've been trying for a month to get, really half-assly. But I make the game, and within like 2 seconds, some dude joins. Where is he? Oh, this is what I traded. These P-gems, I took back the infusions and this Vex Dome. This dude joins, Crazy Bow, and he drops a Razor Tail with slam decks. I'm like, oh no, sorry, I need one with all res. It's in the description. He drops one with 5 all res. I'm like, oh, sorry, dude. I already have one with 5 all res. I need one with 7 or higher. And then he drops the one with 8, and he's like 3 high runes. I'm just like, what the fuck are the chances? Like, 2 seconds I'm on this game, and this guy just comes in with exactly what I need. Where for the whole past month, been checking the trade site too. Nothing's posted. You know, I'm just like, what the hell? So we make the trade. I get my reses maxed out, and it was just like, oh sweet. Literally, probably the last day I'll play this game this season. And I just completed my Zon in my eyes, you know? Because I could get those 5/5s for my bow, but that's not happening. No way I'm farming 20 plus high runes just for those facets at this point. Especially with the same color. But yeah, I was just like, man, what a coincidence. This is kind of awesome. I had another instance like this at the turn of the new year. I had a work trip, and I brought my laptop, which could run this, just because I was like, yeah, sure, maybe one night while I'm in my hotel, I'll run a game or do a trade or something. And the first night, I'm there, and I think this is the only night I ran a map too. I was just like, well, let's just run Halls of Torture for fun. I'm kind of bored in my room, and I'm running it, and a freaking Zod drops. I'm like, what the hell? And I also made a trade for my Sorc's runes, not runes, for her arrows, which were the arrows that I needed, like my end game arrows. I'm just like, what the hell is going on tonight? It's just weird how life is seemingly so fucking random. You know, when you least expect something to happen, that's when it happens. And that's definitely what life is like. So yeah, I'm moving today. Not that you guys care, but why not just talk while I'm recording this video? I did hit the record button, right? Yeah, I did. I'm moving to Boston for this new job. Same job that I went to. Just explaining the work trip. It started this year. I live in a state, and they need some. There's no office in this state, so I have to move to another state to be in an office because they're basically not supporting work from home anymore. So I'm moving to Boston, and I'm just chilling right now, enjoying my last few minutes in this house, killing some fucking cows, listening to his banging music, and talking to you guys. Thanks for watching this video, by the way, if you're still connected here. So we can see this is pretty long. I don't know what time I started this, but I'm sure you could tell by skipping to the end of the map that this is a long map. Some people, it doesn't really bother them. Some people are like gun-ho about like, if you're not doing like a single player or 10 or 5 minute map, like you're fucking wasting your time. Which is true for the Uber farmers, but for people just like chilling, I'm sure this is a good pace. You know, people that aren't like obsessed with min-max and their rune intake per hour. You know, I don't know if that's a real fucking stat, I just made that up, but essentially like how much money am I making per hour. It's cool. You know, I click my button, right click, and stuff dies for the most part. Oh yeah, so I went with Crush and Blow because I felt that would give me the most bang for my buck in terms of money and damage. And we can see, you know, the Crush and Blow animation happen every now and then. I don't really know how effective it is in terms of damage, but I don't know. It's just like, I think this is good enough. And also, I think I P-boxed this by myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember P-boxing this Crackleshot. I was trying to buy some at 4 sockets, but like with how much I had to buy and how much money I had remaining, it would have like really fucked me up, and I wouldn't have been able to complete the build. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping here. So, and I had a bunch of P boxes. I had like close to 10, and I think I did like 2 fails and got this guy, or 1 fail and got this guy. So it was pretty sweet. I made this Omega back in the beginning. I made it for my source that I gave up on using it on my source. I gave her an Arcanes, the 2+ skill with Vitality. Instead, I felt like the debuff was not strong enough from teleports that warrant using an Enigma and having 2 different teleports to work with. But yeah, so I had this for a long time, so I didn't have to make this armor, which was nice. I also just love about this character that like everything that I'm doing is all lightning. And what I mean by that is like my Valkyries, they have that lightning nova. My Merc, Infinity, you know, is a lightning item, and it casts this chain lightning. And then of course I'm a lightning Zon, so the thematics of my Mercs and my my Valkyries matching with me is just satisfying. You know, if I was a cold Zon with Mercs or fire Zon with Mercs, I would have these Mercs, calling my Valk Smirks, but you know what I'm talking about. They would be doing this lightning damage and not being thematically on par with me or matching me. But yeah. So we're coming to the end here. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure if there's a better way to build this character. I think based on what I've seen out there, this is... I've seen an Ormus instead of Enigma. I want that Scovos. For like 15 light damage. I don't know how much that 15 light damage really pushes the build. And then I lose 2 all skills, which drops me down to 1 merc. My attack rating goes down. My attack rating goes down. My penetration goes down by like 4, which that's probably not a big deal, but you know, maybe I am missing. I really can't tell. 88%? I don't think I'm missing. I don't know. Maybe dropping penetration down a few skills and getting what was it called? Why is that called penetration? Oh, I'm saying the wrong thing. Well, dropping my pierce down and getting a little more AR. I could also probably put into strafe to get AR. 6%. This gives me 10%. So penetrate would be better. But yep, that's basically the build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really a YouTuber, but I don't know, it's fun just talking over a recording and playing Diablo. I was thinking about doing my resurrected characters. I haven't played the Warlock or played that expansion. I really haven't played since I switched to PD2. But I was thinking, you know, it might be just fun just to show off what I created in my Diablo days. Halls of Torture, drops the Zods. Not that it's anything crazy, you know, you can't get really unique or wild builds in that game because it's, you know, the standard. But yeah, that's the Crackleshot Zon. Thanks for stopping by, watching the video. Let's see if we get anything good. We gotta do the loot. Nah. Pretty far from being cool. We'll just slam it, fuck it. What do I got to lose? Nope. Right? Nope. Cute. I don't even remember picking up that throne. Oh, sick. I don't know if that's useful or not, but I don't give a shit. It's probably not. Why do my Valks die when I switched? It's the same amount of skills, I think. I have +3 here. And I have +3 on Valkyrie here. So it's like, what the hell? Aetherwing doesn't give a plus. See, I do have an Ormus here. I guess the thing with Ormus is you could puzzle box for 2 and get more facets. So that would bring you up to 25 lightning damage and minus 10 lightning res. But this is a fire skill. I have a lightning one somewhere on one of my mules, I think. I'm not holding here. I'm not using my materials tab anymore because I don't want to lose my stuff. That happened to me season 10, which was pretty sad. So I've fucking been doing this every time I play my Zon. And I'm just going to record this because you guys might think this is funny, but yeah, you know, again, thanks for stopping by, watching the vid. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Not that I really care because I'm not really, you know, doing this for realsies. But, you know, I've always thought about streaming. Maybe I should. If I really gave it a shot 10 years ago, or at this point 14, 15 years ago, maybe I'd be something significant in that realm. But alas, here we are, kept with the software engineering stuff. Anyways, that ends this video. Thanks for watching, and
Die. Time to die.
yes, see ya.